Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Aspens Journey. Today we are back with a little bit of a different video, guys. Today we are back with my GoPuff earnings, guys. My first day working for GoPuff. I'm gonna break down all my earnings, my cash tips, gas reimbursements, the commission, the hourly minimum. I'm gonna break all of that down in this video, and you guys let me know if you think it's worth it to drive for GoPuff. And today's comment of the day goes to Noah Borton. I really hope I didn't butcher your name. Thank you so much, Noah, for the support. Make sure you guys leave a comment and subscribe to get a shout out in my next video. This is Saturday the 25th. This was Christmas Day. You guys can see I received 6 deliveries, $13 in tips, and the commissions I received $18. First things first was the deliveries. So there is a $3 commission for each delivery, but for scheduled shifts, there is an hourly minimum. So I personally have no desire to work non-scheduled shifts just because the $3 commission. So you guys can see for this day, if I wasn't scheduled, commissions would have only been $18. But because I was scheduled, I received that hourly minimum base pay. That's where you see the adjustments. So if you do not reach the hourly minimum with your commissions, they will add on to get you to that point. For tips, guys, it was a pretty decent tip. It was actually a really big tip, like a restaurant tip. So I'm happy about that. I'm not gonna say the amount because I'm gonna wait my full earnings for the first day. I did get cash tips that night. I received a total of $24 to $25 in tips. On here it's $13.89. This was for just one order. And then I received a $6 cash tip and a $5 cash tip. Second delivery down. Cash tip on the second delivery. He gave me a $5 cash tip. Going to deliver this pack of Bud Light. It actually did have notes. It said knock on garage door and it'll be a cash tip. So about to go do that, and I will catch up with you guys after that. I believe, is this number 4 or number 5? Let's go, Christmas night. Let's go. Mileage. They reimburse you 30 cents per mile. As you guys can see, I drove 17.42 miles. You times 17.42 by 30 cents, and that's how you come up with $5.23. On top of that, guys, we receive a weekly reward for so many deliveries. This is what makes it really worthwhile. Like, this doubled what I would have made that day. That made 5 deliveries, guys, so I just hit my first weekly bonus. Oh my goodness. I'll probably have it somewhere on the screen. The deliveries seem really low to hit the bonus, and I believe that's because this is a fairly slow market that I'm in. I'm not in like a huge city. So the rewards are a lot lower. Like, you get a $50 reward for just 5 deliveries, whereas in the city a $50 reward may take you 15 or 20 deliveries. Don't quote me on that. I don't know that to be fact, but I know this is a pretty low reward to the one that I've seen online. So I really wanted to do my due diligence for this video, so I went and found another pay chart online. I can tell that this is a high traffic fast location by the amount of deliveries. You can see he has 52 deliveries, and if you take a look at his weekly rewards, you can see his first tier is 25 deliveries for a whopping $30. In comparison to this market, it's only 5 deliveries for $50. You guys can see his highest reward is $100, and it'll take him 90 deliveries to get that reward, whereas my highest reward is $125, and it only takes me 20 deliveries to get that. I put in other examples so you guys can see it varies from market to market. The hourly minimum here is $18 an hour, and that's going to change from market to market as well. I live in California, so I know that's a bit high. So you guys just have to research for your particular city and state. So anyways, I hit that first tier. I hit that first tier reward the very first night that I got deliveries. Grand total of $110.20, and then if you add on the $11 cash tips, it was $121.20, and that was my grand total, guys, and that was for one day. So I think that's pretty good. For one day, it was literally, I worked a 3-hour shift. If you literally add that, if you divide $121 by 3, I didn't do the math before I started, but that's what, $45 an hour? That's not bad. I was not mad at that at all for one day.
It wasn't 3 hours total. It was actually 5 hours. My first day was Friday the 24th. Didn't know how to clock in, so I ended up clocking in an hour late. Since I didn't get any deliveries for those 2 hours, it didn't reflect. Since it didn't reflect, I thought I didn't get paid for it, but I actually found out later that I did get paid for it. It came out to like $45 an hour. I could have ran with it, but that's not true. It was more like 24 and some change.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the pros and the cons and what I like and what I dislike thus far. And remember, I've been driving for less than a week, guys. I'm fairly new. I do like that you can pick your own schedule. I don't like working like a 9 to 5. You guys know I have 2 other businesses, but I did want to pick up another side hustle just to kind of earn some more money. I like to be in control of my time and in control of when I work. And this gives you the freedom to do so. You're a 1099 contractor, you're not a W-2 employee, so you do have those freedoms to work when you please. Another thing that I like is the hourly base pay, the hourly minimum. I really think that makes it worthwhile for me. Because if they didn't offer that hourly minimum, I don't think I would do it. It just wouldn't be worth it, because the gas reimbursements is not enough to actually cover the gas. But it is cool that you get something. Speaking of that, that is another thing that I like, is that they give you multiple opportunities to make money. So it's not just the commission. On top of that, you do get mileage reimbursement. It's not a ton, but 30 cents per mile. I mean, that'll add up, especially if you're in the city and you're doing 60, 70, 80, 100 miles a week. You know, that's gonna add up to a good chunk of change. Next, you keep 100% of the tips. A bunch of other delivery services that they take a percentage of the tips. So with GoPuff, you keep 100% of your tips. Lastly, the weekly rewards. The weekly rewards was 40%. 40% of my grand total. I do like that they have that, so if you really want to work and get as many deliveries as possible, you get rewarded for it. I think here for 20 deliveries, it was like an extra $125, and this is weekly. It starts over every single week. Definitely as a part-time job, or just to add an extra $500 to $1,500 a month on top of what you already make, for sure. Or if you're a college student and you want like an extra source of income, or maybe you're like me, you have 2 other businesses but you still need more sources of income, like this is the perfect opportunity. So I would recommend it. But that is pretty much it. I'll have everything on the screen, what I made, guys, on my very first day working for GoPuff. A grand total of $121.20 for a whopping 3 hours, guys. You cannot beat that with a stick. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe, because I can see, guys, that it is like 50% of y'all or more who watches me and you're not subscribed. So if you made it all the way to this point in the video, you watched the entire video, please subscribe if you're not already. And yeah, make sure you give this video a like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.